thought I was going to do this in one take, but apparently I'm doing it in two because I forgot to turn my mic on. But this is just a video of me just talking to you guys because I recently had 85 subscribers. I got the 1,000,001st post on the Geometry Dash fandom saying that my PFP was a ripoff of the OBS logo. But I mean, are they really wrong? Yes, they are. So I thought, why not for like my 85th subscriber special, which is a thing. Why not explain? I've been wanting to do this video for a while. Why not explain where the heck I got my PFP, my little logo, that little circle thing from? It's actually a really interesting and dumb story. So it all started, I think 2 years ago now. 2 years ago now, in 8th grade. I had this really hard teacher, like her class was kind of known to be like in my grade, like with the group of kids that I'm with. Like the first time that like we ever cried over a test, the first test we took in there, I got like a 15% on. I was like, oh, I thought I did better. It wasn't 15, it was like 15 out of 30 or something, so like 50% on it, but whatever. Anyways, this really harsh teacher, like near the end of the class, near the middle of the year, you kind of got to like understand the class more, kind of understand that teacher's type of like teaching style, if you know what I mean. And so it got easier, and like she did some fun activities from time to time. I forget one of them was like this Jeopardy like thing, which was actually, I really enjoyed it. It was a nice little distraction from the pains of algebra, which was the class that I was taking at the time. I think my game crashed. I don't know what happened. But anyways, it was just a nice little distraction from like what was going on. We had a test coming up, so we were reviewing for it. We're doing like this Jeopardy style thing where you split in like groups of 4, and like those were our teams, and we had to like she presented us a question and we had to solve it, and if we got it right, we got XYZ points. You could pick from like XYZ, like I think 3 or 4 different categories of like what subject, like polynomials, factoring, all that stuff, and then like like a Jeopardy, the further down you go, the more points you get. So that was the premise. We were doing something like that after 2 really dumb things happened that day. One of them was I kind of actively tattooed my hand. That's a story for another day. Subscriber special question mark. But what happened before that is we were kind of just chilling, reviewing. Like I think we had like some work to finish before we started reviewing, and I had already finished the work. No, she was going over notes before we started. I remember she was going over notes, the homework from last night, I'm pretty sure, before we started the Jeopardy thing. And so I was bored, and I just hopped on Notability, which Notability is what our school uses. Like you get a default with your iPad. That's why all my comics that I draw and stuff are on Notability, since it's decently powerful software that it's like really the only thing I have, since well we have iPads, which are really limited, and even more limited because they don't have the App Store. They have all these restrictions on them and all that stuff, blah blah blah. And well, it's an iPad, you can't download like Illustrate, Photoshop. Well, you can't download Photoshop now, but not Illustrate, After Effects, stuff like that. So which is why all my animation comics are limited to that, since that's really the only thing I had and still have. Anyways, I got really bored, so I just decided to mess around with like just drawing, because I hadn't really gotten into drawing on Notability yet. That was more my freshman year. So I took in Notability, if you like hand draw a circle and hold, it like becomes like a actual circle, like when I mean an actual, like a perfect circle, or at least perfect as like computer software can get it. Kind of like that little circle at the beginning there, instead of just like a hand drawn squiggle. And you can like rescale it and stuff like that. So I was bored, so I just turned, it was a really weird story how I just turned the paper to black, and just drew a little circle on there. And I thought, you know what would be cool if I made like this wheel tire thing or something like that. I don't know what was going on through my head. I was young and stupid. But I just started playing around with it and decided like, yeah, why not like make a little tire thing with like black and white background. So I just started messing around with inside the circle. I was trying to practice drawing lines around the circle and trying to get them aligned. Why did I say replay my task bot? Oh, toggle bot. So I was trying to figure out how to do that, and took me quite a while, but I finally managed to get a couple of the lines down. I was like, you know what, I want this design to be like the design I have. Like, I want this to be a circle. It was just a line just jutting out at an awkward angle, and I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I took the circle and like made random angles just scattered throughout, because like, why not? That's what I thought. And so I was like, sure, let's do that. And so basically for the entirety of reviewing, like 20 minutes I think, I was just sitting on my iPad just drawing lines, erase like it. Like Notability has a tool where you can just like auto erase a line, like a pen stroke. Why does it still say replay by TazBot? I'm not replaying, the bot is off. Let's show. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, so I just spent like the next 20 minutes just drawing and redrawing the lines to like no avail. I couldn't get it down. And then I thought, well, what if I like draw them all like proportional to each other there? So that's what I did. And I kind of I kept the bottom two, I believe, if I look at my logo, it's the bottom two that are the same, and it's the top two that are kind of all, the top two that are all kind of wonky. The left one, the top one, and the top right one. They're all just kind of like out there. And I thought, oh, that looks cool, I'm gonna keep that. And so I did. Okay, the TazBot thing is gone. So that's how I drew my logo, because I was bored in algebra class. Why is it doing that? But I was bored in algebra class one day, and I just drew it. But I didn't have like a channel, I didn't have anything at that time. And so I had this I just had this drawing of the circle. And I was like, well, this is cool, kinda cool looking. I believe my original design, actually, I didn't do the black wallpaper first. I did the black wallpaper and just changed the color of the circle to white later. But I just had it, and I was like, I took a picture of it, cropped it pretty decently, and I was like, well, now what I do is I just have the circle thing that I don't think I've ever used before, so we use Canvas, and I'm pretty sure this would have changed my profile picture too. That's not it anymore, because, well, I don't want to make it too obvious. Like if some person like if YouTube randomly recommended my channel to someone who goes to my school, for some reason they see like my Canvas profile picture and that the thing is exactly the same, they'd be like, wait a minute, to make the connection, that'd be very bad. But it was for a decent amount of time, and whoop-de-doop-de-doo, I uploaded it to my Google Drive end of 8th grade year before I had to turn our iPad thing because of COVID. And I did that because I thought I really like this design, it might come in handy in the future, but I didn't know, really. And then, well, summer came, and then I joined fandom, and I believe summer 2020, I believe, was a COVID year, if I'm not mistaken, because I've been on it for a little over a year. And so I joined it, and needed a profile picture. This used one of the generic ones until later on I finally managed how to upload an image, and that became my profile picture on fandom. That circle, I don't have a name for it. I think I called it the wheel at one point. I just want to pronounce the wheel, my little thing, because it looks like a wheel. That's what it was inspired by. And then I thought, well, what the heck, might as well just use this like anything online. So it changed. Back when I had Twitter, I changed my Twitter to what I did. I don't use my Facebook like at all, because I wasn't even supposed to have one. I just made it for a game, I did online connectivity for a while before EA shut it off, and I just made a Facebook account for that. I don't have any use for it. That's kind of the whole premise, and I used it for my YouTube channel. But when that came around, I was like, well, I need a nice profile picture. And I thought, well, wait, I have this circle flying around that has like zero use whatsoever. Why not use it for that? And so I did. And I did it because I thought it was unique, because I haven't really seen anyone with a profile picture of that before, so I thought, what the hey, why not? So that's kind of thing. And I just decided, you know what, I like it enough that I'm just gonna use it for like anything else that I do online. And that's kind of what I did. Any like online account that I have, I just have that as my profile picture, really. I just like the shape of it. I'm not gonna lie, I think, what was it? November. I've been on fandom for several months now. I've been doing a channel for quite a while, and I just started streaming recently. And one of my friends on there commented saying, I don't think it's actually on there anymore. I don't know, it's been too long, man. But he said that your PFP looks like the OBS logo, and I was like, what's the OBS logo? And I didn't even know what OBS was until like mid-fall of 2020, and I made my profile in early spring of 2020, profile picture. And so I looked it up, and I was like, oh my gosh, it does. And basically, like, it's my profile on Discord right now. And I'm not even kidding, I have gotten so many comments from people saying, your profile picture is just a bootleg OBS logo. And I'm like, it's not. I made it before I knew what the heck OBS even was. Which I honestly find hilarious how simple they are. So like, I basically try to tell people whenever they say that, I like to say, no, it's not. This is actually my own unique creation thing. I was not associated with OBS when I made it. And I didn't even get the connection until someone told me. And I was like, oh my gosh, it is. That's creepy. So that's kind of a whole thing. That's how I got my logo. So, yeah, so I got my profile picture. And for all of you watching, thank you for watching. And sleep well tonight knowing that it is not a rip-off OBS logo. It is my own unique, special little snowflake image thing. Okay? It took me like 20 minutes to make. I still find it hilarious that I didn't know what OBS was till after I made it. It was not even inspired by OBS. I never even heard of it before. But yeah, that's like TED Talk with Fc500. I don't know. Have a nice day, I guess. Enjoy this one attempt at phase 2. Thank you for watching. I doubt this video is going to do well, but why not? And for some reason, this is the one video that gets recommended to you. Like out of all my like decently high quality videos, and you're not subscribed yet, and somehow stuck around to the very end of this, I'd like to say subscribe, I guess, like the video. Nothing really else to say. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and goodbye.